The stage was there, the NFL's largest, newest flagship stadium, hosting two of the most storied franchises in the league for a Super Bowl. The stage was there, but it wasn't entirely set.
I really didn't have to take a plane trip to Texas to watch the game on TV.
Paul Kolovecki was one of hundreds of fans who arrived at the stadium only to learn the temporary seats he was supposed to sit in had been deemed permanently unsafe. The NFL apologized and offered up to 3 times the face value of the ticket to those affected. Still, most of the fans were furious.
That's why we fronted $5,000 for this trip so we could watch the game in a bar.
And that was just the last straw. The Dallas area was crippled Tuesday through Friday with sleet, snow, and freezing temperatures. A shortage of equipment led the roads to be almost undrivable for days, and that cost restaurants, hotels, and souvenir shops big money.
We're having things going on 50% off. We'd hope that we didn't have this much merchandise selling at 50% off because we had hoped that a lot of that merchandise would have gone out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
On Friday, things finally began to warm up, but even that went wrong as melting snow and ice fell 12 stories off the roof of Cowboys Stadium, striking a group of people working there. 2 were rushed to the hospital and work stopped for hours.
If there's any justice in the world, Albania is going to get a Super Bowl before the NFL decides to come back to Dallas.
Jim Litke is a sports columnist for the Associated Press. He's covered more than 20 Super Bowls and can't wait to get out of Dallas.
I think everybody's reputation suffered a little bit. You can't control the weather, but you can control how you react to it.
But it wasn't just the weather. Dallas is locked in an ugly battle with its independent cab drivers, and Super Bowl week, those drivers picketed the NFL's media center, used rolling roadblocks to slow down traffic, and also refused to pick up passengers. That caused major problems for fans like Tim Bastian, who couldn't get a ride to NFL events from his hotel in Arlington.
But then when we wanted to get around town, it was a little difficult. We had to go back to the airport to actually get a cab. We took the hotel shuttle to get back to the airport to pick up a cab just to get it, another place in town.
And that was yet another problem. How spread out everything was. With major events in Dallas, Fort Worth, and of course Arlington, it made it tough for business owners to catch the crowds.
It's like everywhere you go, it's 25 minutes that way, an hour that way, an hour north, an hour south.
One saving grace, it was a super game, right down to the wire. Rich Matthews, The Associated Press, Arlington, Texas.